Have you ever rehearsed an apology so many times in your head that you actually believed the punishment before it happened? That's exactly what we see in the story of the prodigal son. He's walking home and he's already rehearsed his speech. I'm no longer worthy. That sentence tells you everything. He's just so ashamed. He's wasted his inheritance, he's dishonored his father's name, and he had ended up in a country far away, feeding with the pigs, starving right next to the same animals his own culture considered unclean. By the time he returns home, he expects rejection, and the village expected it too, because some Bible teachers connect this story to an old Jewish practice called kizaza, a kind of public cutting off ceremony where a community would formally reject a child who had wasted his inheritance among outsiders. Now, those details are debated, but the picture is powerful. This boy didn't just have to face his father. He had to face the entire village, the whispers, the stares, and the people who saw him grow up and remembered exactly what he did. And those people were ready to say, "You don't belong anymore." And then Jesus tells us something extraordinary. While the son was still a long way off, the father saw him. That means the father had been watching, waiting, and scanning the street long before his son even found the courage to walk down it. And then the father ran. In that culture, a dignified older man did not run in public. Running meant lifting his robe, exposing his ankles, and losing every shred of social honor. But the father did it anyway. Why? Because love moves faster than shame. The father got there before the village could reach his son, before the accusations could land, before the boy could even finish explaining why he thought he was no longer worthy. He didn't run out with a list to recite. He ran out with his arms open. He didn't meet his son with a lecture. He met him with a kiss. The boy had come home smelling like pigs and failure, and the father looked at him and saw a son. Not a disgrace, not a problem, a son. That is the heart of our God. We picture ourselves crawling back to a father, ready to read our own charges and accept our fate. But Jesus shows us a father sprinting down the dirt road, robe lifted, dignity abandoned, because grace had already decided to meet shame before shame gets the final word. So maybe you've rehearsed a speech too. Maybe you've told yourself that you're no longer worthy. Maybe you picture God standing there with his arms crossed, waiting for you to explain yourself. But he's not waiting to shame you. He's already running to cover you before the village gets there, before the accuser gets there, before even your shame gets there. The Father gets there first. Comment, "He ran below," if that's exactly what you needed to hear today.